Early start, early start. Hello, hello. We are here. We're in the poetry studio. Put Discord out. It is good to be here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have an upgraded, revamped, improved everything channel. This was 3 hours of my time last night, but I loved it. Working on it and getting this thing set up and being able to have a really cool interactive place online where poetry and Twitch and everything just kind of come together, which is really cool. We've upgraded channel points to a great degree. We've upgraded music a little bit. We have a sub goal now, which is exciting. We now have alert boxes. Let's see if there are any new alerts that I need to celebrate. Nope, but we do have, remember yesterday, in the past few days ago, we had Just Add Vodka subscribe. I am Zaro followed. So we have cool looking little things there. And we have a stream for writing. We had a huge crew that was in the stream yesterday. Full Killer says, morning, just woke up, overslept, gonna be lurking for a few minutes, doing exercises. Exercises are good. And we even have the chat now up on the screen a little bit, which is exciting. I'm still experimenting with some things here and there, but it's really cool because we were able to, I was able to do all this stuff and put so many new things into the stream, and we got the nice HD camera back. Yeah, so check out those channel points, everything, they're all in there. And I even now have a really nice pause screen. I'm showing this off to you, Full Killer, right now because it was so much work last night, but it was so good. Just basically busted my butt through the Akira stream to get all that in. So looks like the the system's chugging a little bit to get it done. But yeah, and so it's a very short stream this morning, unfortunately, though. I have to literally be off at 7:30, hence why I'm wearing really nice clothes today. Why am I wearing really nice clothes? I'm doing a photo shoot. Photo shoot for Typewriter Poetry at weddings all the way in DC. I've got to be in my car, butt in seat driving by 7:30. So we will be finished up here in a little while. So yeah, and so check out some of those upgrades, some of the really cool ones that I've got in here. One can now request haikus. One can have me take off my clothes, by which I mean the hats. You can only remove the hat. You could check to see whether I am actually wearing pants. We have our doggo cam back. So doggo cam. Well, dog is not there right now. Hold on a second. Let me get him over there. Hey, Max. Can you go into your bed? Go into your bed? Bed? And then we have our doggo cam. And this is my Pomeranian. Max, up here. Oh, nope. He's following my voice. Nope. Yeah. It's hard because the view is usually, I might have to put this camera on the other side, but now you can see the dog. You can also have people request to start doing the random word poems like we did that other time. It's just, I wanted to really try to improve some things here, except the one thing which I didn't improve is this. Hold on a second. Let's get that camera fixed. Now, I don't really have anything in terms of work for this morning because I basically just spent the whole time kind of setting this whole thing up. But one of the other things is we also have a channel points goal for an epic poem. I figured, why not? What the heck? We'll see if you guys could come together and pull that through. And if so, then I would spend just an entire week's mornings working on an epic poem, one single epic poem. And then also we have Bits would always be able to get certain things and stuff like that, but it's a little more interactive. That subscriber goal is all about how I want to get back to planning out my readings, being able to have a series, being able to set up a series of poems ahead of time from poets that I know. It involves a lot of work and a lot of contact on my end. So if this channel, if people really want to see that and they want to support that, then that is something that basically is an unlock. And I would be glad to be able to do that. So we will see on that. All of this is obviously just, stuff that is going to make things interesting, more interactive, more unique. But the biggest thing about it, still anything, is that this is a place for poetry. This is a place to celebrate poetry. So I just think that using those channel points is important. It's an interactive way to be able to get viewers who have those channel points engaged. So the numbers might be off, though. That's the one thing. Is while the points themselves might be accurate, the numbers themselves might have issues. You can now also use those channel points to request meaning wave instrumentals. So if you're doing your exercises full killer and you want to hear something particular, maybe from the Experience album, drop it in. And that can make any instrumental that Akira has put out happen. Let's write some poetry. So I figure I'm going to take a shot at a commission this morning. Haven't really planned out the commission. So let's see here. Going into my email to read the email on it. No worries, and I appreciate you giving it its full attention. I never obligate full attention. I was spending some time discussing a lot of the different things in the stream. Okay, so the poem that I'm going to be working on this morning, this is probably going to just be a start. It might even just be a draft because I want to give this more time and more attention than 10 minutes. We are going to be off in 10 minutes. I have to be out of here at 7:30, which is crazy. So the poem, how about a daughter-father kind of thing? Dad passed a while ago, early onset of Alzheimer's. Yo, Disco. This is Poetry Studio 2.0. And Vodka's in the house. Now, I have to be off in 10 minutes, believe it or not. I have an appointment. No, that's fine. Completely fine. I didn't even get a chance to respond to one of the messages that I know you sent yesterday. But that's okay. You do you. That's the crazy thing about the Twitchverse, is it's like you're floating around on all these streams. You could be in so many places at once. Sometimes I get overloaded, but I love it. I just love that there's so much community out there. I was sitting at my job and just working on things yesterday, and I had this amazing DJ. Real Dak is his handle, and he's just bopping it, and it was really cool. Like so I can float around in different places. Yeah, Disco, we have brand new channel point rewards. We have a sub goal to bring back those poetry readings. So time challenge poetry. Let's see what happens. Are you talking about the commission? Yeah, let's see if this works. I feel like I want to just show off everything in the channel, but I'll let it have its time, because eventually all the new things will be redeemed. All the channel points have been rebalanced, not necessarily to complete success. Oh, and of course, there's the biggest thing. How could I forget? Well, I should be able to access it. Unless, oh, they haven't approved it yet. Oh, that's the worst. That is the worst. What is there to approve? It's a typewriter emoji. Yes, I finally set up my typewriter emoji. I keep talking and I keep not writing. You know, when she sent this request, I had so many good ideas for it. I should have actually just sat and wrote it right then. And now it's like it's not jiving with me complete. I mean, it's still jiving a little bit. But I gotta figure this out. And it's a father-daughter poem. So hence we got the U. You blinded by the light of your shiny new stream upgrades. It was like, you know, I'm supposed to have been doing incremental improvements over the past few weeks, and frankly, I haven't touched a thing because I've been busy with other things. And so it frankly was like 3 hours worth of all these incremental improvements mashed into one, which doesn't make them incremental anymore. As I had mentioned before, the stream is going to be ending early, like in 2 minutes probably. Once I finish kind of with this initial, I would say this is kind of just notes. You see here I'm doing ellipses, certain places. This is like a first draft for this poem. So I will, yeah. So Poetry Fox, so good to see you again. Sorry, I'm gonna have to cut off the stream in like 2 minutes because I have to go to a photo shoot for a wedding in for like wedding vendors in DC. But the TLDR of the typewriter emoji is that Richard Polt wrote a whole blog post about how on his site, and he's the he's the poet, the typewriter revolution book guy, and he wrote a whole post about how he peppered them for years about a typewriter emoji, and he sent them examples, things like that, and he said that they responded with him and said that they're not going to be able to do typewriter emoji because they already have a keyboard emoji, was the response that he got. And since he's basically the second patron saint of typewriters, the first being Tom Hanks, there was probably no hope at that point. So that was the end of that. But then I emailed him like 3 months ago and was like, hey, I'm about to become affiliate on Twitch. You know, can I get my hands on that file for the typewriter emoji? And he said, sure. And he sent it to me. And then I never did anything with it. Like, it was literally, I did it last night and it was the easiest thing. And then I found this website which allows you to automatically resize and remove backgrounds of photos. And I did so many things last night. It was insane. We're also going to have a fedora emoji, but that's going to be tier 2. We don't have enough subscribers yet to bring that down to tier 1. So we will have an actual image. It's a blue typewriter. It kind of looks like a older Remington and like a desk Remington. And it's going to be something you can spam all across Twitch. And so the typewriter emoji will be resurrected. And I made it clear to Richard, and so if you sub or you unlock it using channel points, that's the 2 ways to get it. And so I told Richard, I said, listen, you know, if you don't want to send this to me, that's fine, because I know it's going to be an unlock. It's going to be, people pay to be part of my channel. But he's like, no, it's a good thing to have that, you know, like just regardless to have the typewriter emoji out there. So Twitch seems to be the home for all emojis that haven't found homes elsewhere. Kind of like an island of maniacal misfits. If you one of the streamer that I am that I follow a lot, he always says, drop your hieroglyphs in the chat. So we have our own hieroglyph now. I will read my little notes here that I've written up. This is a short spurt of a stream as I'm about to head off to DC and do some photo shooting. So glyph emojis, love it. Yes, indeed. So I have been commissioned to write a poem about memory. I say it's about memory. The woman said it's about father and daughter. He suffered from Alzheimer's, but as a result of that, she now is like kind of a collector of memories. She likes to collect lots of mementos. So this is just some notes that might go into the end poem. We are a collection of moments falling from the scrapbook of mind. The journal entries scrawled across the billboards invisible. You invented the rhyme, the limerick making smile time, and remembered me, early as a child does. A smell of aftershave, the sight of strong hands lifting my heart up. And your memory was borrowed at the end. Such little tokens and keystones. And that's all I've got so far. I'm so sorry to see everybody go. This stream always kicks into gear at around 7:30. But definitely check me out. I'll be here again tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. We can have a nice big old party about it, and people can go crazy with those channel points. Well, they're not channel points anymore. They're clacks. So you can redeem your clacks as you. So if basically the whole deal for people that are not new to Twitch or new to my channel is you tune in, as you watch more, you get to redeem. You get more of those little points in the bottom left corner of your chat screen, and then you just can do more with them. And so if anybody's watching this on the replay, if anybody's watching this on YouTube, if anybody, shout out to Mom. Feel free to sign on, join Twitch and try to see if you could tune in live and collect some of those points and do some fun stuff with it. It gets a little silly here, so, and I like that. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. Good morning, Maria Lezak. You're tuning in just at the end, but I will be back tomorrow morning. Good to see everybody today, and I'm looking forward to a longer, more in-depth, chill-out stream tomorrow. Thank you, Disco. Thank you, everybody. Polite Heretic, Maria Lezak, and Fool Killer, Just Add Vodka as well. Have a great day.